Welcome to Date Night. I'm John, and joining me is Audrey, and the kids are asleep while we play this game called Dungeons and Lesbians by Nobody. You can get it on itch.io for $4, but it's on sale for 75%, so you get it for $1, and you can play this game right now. And everyone, I mean the person named Nobody, but I'm talking to everyone out there right now. It's dedicated to everyone who likes Dungeons and Dragons and who is a lesbian.
And graph paper.
But yeah, hey, yes, we're gonna play this game. It is, like I said, created by Nobody. It's Noey bodies. Nobody's, I guess that's how you say it. Yeah, it is a cool. I don't know if it's a cool game, but it's a game that we're going to play. I'm going to just lower the music a little bit, or turn it up. Right there. That's too low.
Yep.
Oh, there.
Yep.
Right there. That's good. Right there.
Yep.
Okay. Hello? Yeah, that's good.
Hello.
Right? I think that's good.
Hello.
We're doing this live. 1, 2, 3.
Hello.
I think there. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So yeah. It is
Look at my cat.
Hello.
I'm a cat.
What? Hello. It is it seems like a visual novel, I believe. For $4 on here at itch.io, you can enjoy Seducing Your Best Friend, Seducing a Skeleton, but platonic. Romantic Cryptid Hunting.
That's what I'm interested in right now.
Get romantic thievery, except it's Yugi.
Say that again?
Thievery?
Like
Yeah.
you're gonna thieve?
Yeah, except
To
it's
thieve?
Yu-Gi-Oh cards, winning, stealing them from crying 7-year-olds with your date. Getting ding-dong blocked by your date's twin. Whoa.
Your twin?
Implied, yeah. Touching of Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Criticizing your friend's pants. Milk babies? Question mark. Paying for something that's not $4. Regret from a aforementioned activity. I don't know, I said that wrong. Regret in general. Wow, so many experiences. Buy now to get it free. Imaginary steak knife. Ooh, we can get imaginary steak knife. Whoa,
We
the
do
steak
need
knife
that.
just came in now.
We do really need some of this.
Yeah, some of the stuff. But yeah, let's go start. I don't know. Go to that Yelp. Right there.
It's help.
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 I don't know what is this. Does it go to a website? If it goes to a website, yes, it does. Click out. Okay, we're back. I went to a website like always. Let's just go. Start. Well, prefaces. What's in there? Transition.
No, this is line paper. 8.5 by line paper.
Stop skipping. Yeah, everything looks good. And just let's start the game.
Frinkle. Hello, hero. What
Am
are
I
these?
hero?
What are these? Q skip back, save, Q skip, Q load, skip, F skip. How do I? What's going on?
Oh.
Sorry, I always do that. How do I? What? Oh, nope. What is this?
It's a save slot.
But how do I go? I have to press Q? It all says Q. Back, skip. Are you gonna wait? Are you gonna help me or no?
What does it say?
How do I just go?
Oh, wait there.
Oh.
Enter.
I didn't do it.
We don't even know what the first part. I wonder what we...
I wonder what made you pick this junk up. You've probably even paid actual money for it.
Okay, you don't have to hit it that hard.
Well, it didn't work last time, so I'm gonna slam the shit out of it. Money you could have used for better things, like donating to kittens. But your bad choice is your own. Let me show you how you look like.
Whoa.
Don't question why you look like that. It's time to name yourself. What's your name?
You put MC?
No, it was already there.
Okay. Opal?
No.
Opal Bottom? No, that's...
No. I need another name. You pick it.
That's my name. Tascam.
What?
Tascam.
No, a name, please.
Burlincoln.
Burlincoln.
Yeah.
Burlincoln. Berlinkin.
No, the thing right there. I'm doing the Chave, whatever that
That's
guy's
Belkin.
name. Belkin, the guy from that one movie.
Mm-hmm.
Mouse? Okay. Are we a hacker? Are we binary or he, she? Welcome, Mouse. I guess we are. We're from the Matrix, apparently.
Mouse. The thing is, the world has always been one that longs for a hero. What's a hero? Someone who fills the world with change and splendor, with courage and love in their hearts. But remember, a hero isn't one person. No man is an island, or so they say. I might recommend for you to build up your relationships. Be in touch with your heart so you can touch others. In other words, be as gay as your heart desires, you funky little lesbian. You're getting what you paid for.
Like, again, don't need to hit hard because
I want to. Venture thus unto the world and let your heroic tales unfold. Up. What's question? Question. Up.
Oh, we don't know who is it. That's why.
Oh, that's their name. Up. Level. You've arrived. Heck yeah, final boss. What does it say? A monster hunter? Oh, the R. The R is right there. Shh. Language. Heck yeah. You.
That's you.
Heck yeah. Bard? What's bard? Oh, isn't that a thing? A person?
Like you bargain, I guess?
No,
Bard?
it's like...
I don't know.
Don't copy me, you nerd. Are we looking class?
Maybe I should do some of these voices. All right. Quiet, guys. It's my turn. I mean, Lena's going to continue. Oh, I don't know who's doing this. Thanks, Rafi. So you all come to the end of your journey.
Flames roar all about you, trapping you in a cage of heat and noise. Unnaturally high for your run-of-the-mill forest fires, those are no ordinary flames. They're magic ones cast by the very evil sorcerer, the one in front of you right now. You're some old dude.
You were fools.
You mere fools.
You were fools.
You mere fools.
Oh,
you mere fools.
You mere fools. You were foolish fools to think you could ever defeat Prozac, the powerful.
The very evil sorcerer cackles, raising his staff high to the sky at your obvious defeat. Or so it seems. Paladin. Oh, these are the different things.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what they are, yeah.
Hold it, fiend.
A literal knight in shining armor. The tank of your party rises. The tank.
Okay, so tank means heavy. Like it's a heavy person. They have mostly the big guns and stuff like that. A shield or whatnot.
The tank of your party rises, basically blinding you in her glory.
For eons, thou reign eons of terror, pushing the innocence of this land into a reign of terror. Mm-hmm. Well, no more. My trusty fellow allies of trust shall vanquish thee. Vanquish thee.
Her heart-rendering speech strikes a chord in all your hearts. You, her trusty ally of trust, cannot simply stand mute.
Ooh. I, cruel foe, for long.
I, cruel foe, for too long have God's mercy kept thee on this land. Thou shalt taste foolish fall, as thou fail and stuff. Do you have a donkey? Because we're here to kick your ass. Whack.
Which one? That's you. You choose your adventure.
What eloquent words. As expected of a bard, inspired by your poetry. Oh, the immortal bard. That's the Shakespeare. So, yeah.
It's a class, but I don't know what is that. Like, what type of class?
But
is
like
that?
the immortal bard, I always hear people say about Shakespeare, and he speaks eloquently, I guess. As expected of a bard, inspired by your poetry, the remaining member of your party too scrambles to a stand. What happened? With newfound, unfamiliar valiantness, she points an accusing finger at the very evil sorcerer. Determination burning in her eyes, she opens her mouth, capturing the full attention of the enemy.
Wait, where did you read that?
Right there. I read it on the screen.
I didn't see that at all.
What were you doing?
I was looking at the screen. I didn't see that.
So you thought I just said that all by myself?
Yes.
No, I didn't. Okay, you want? I'm the hunter.
Oh, I'll be. I have no part in this. I'm actually just in it for the money. I think you are the hunter, though.
No, because it would say me.
Okay,
yeah. Me? Or no, I'm the bard. I don't know who I am.
Yeah.
In fact, she offers 10G to attack your party instead. What's 10G? 10 gold?
I guess, yes.
10 gold.
In WoW, it's gold, so.
Should I just say G, though? Does everyone know what G is?
G.
Just say G, okay.
Be a G.
Silence reigns across the dungeon. The sorcerer ponders the business offer. This is your chance. You throw your dank guitar at the sorcerer while he is distracted. This is your chance. You throw your dank guitar at the asshole hunter while she is distracted.
Oh, you.
So I'm either going to attack the sorcerer
or the hunter, yeah.
Well, the sorcerer is reigned evil, and then the hunter is just in it for the money.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do the sorcerer. You, a brilliant strategist, devises perfect plans that you execute immediately. Dank guitar smashes into smithereens on the very evil sorcerer's head. You gain 10 plus punk. You also shed a single tear of dank guitar's sacrifice. So I lost my only weapon?
Mm-hmm. Seems like it.
The very evil sorcerer falls to his knees. Now it's just the time for the final blow. The paladin raises her brave sword.
She raises her brave sword because that's her only child.
Her sword is brave?
No,
The paladin raises her brave sword, the hunter her bow, and you have nothing after smashing your dank guitar, so you don't really do anything. With a flash of blinding light, the evil ruler of this land is no more. Finally, the evil has been defeated. The dungeon is quiet, the roaring of the magical flames extinguished with the sorcerer's defeat. The adventure, the quest you've all spent together is over. This land shall suffer under his iron fist of cruelty no more. Thinking that should clear your hearts, but for some reason, you feel a sense of emptiness within you. Have you ever felt that sense that something is missing?
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a hole inside of you have to fill. This empty feeling. You know what it is.
Now we can do the voices.
You want to be Lena?
Okay.
Hunger. It's you.
Hunger.
What? What?
Wait, are you doing what? I'll do the Gwen.
Is this me?
No, that's
because they all appeared before.
I think
well,
you're saying what now? We're taking a break. I want sandwiches.
Oh, that's Lena. Or was that Lena? I guess so.
No, but you are Mouse. We haven't seen Mouse yet. These are your friends.
Ignoring your friend's protests, your GM strolls leisurely to her kitchen. Is that my?
That's me.
What's GM? The Grandmaster?
Grandmaster, yeah.
Or is that
Game Master?
Game Master, yeah. This D&D session can't really continue without her here, so you just stew in silence.
That's you.
Well, I was getting a bit tired. It's due for a break.
Wait.
Having become interested in D&D lately, you and your friends had been pretty into this nerd crud. There we go. Cred, that's the word. Speaking of, what had you decided to name your character?
Oh, cool.
Give your very cool character a name.
See, Mouse would have been a cool name, but that's your actual name.
Mousy.
Has to be like a D&D name. Like, what can you think of a... Sri Lanka? Cassalti? Cassalti? Samo. Sama. The. Kinky? Sama the Kinky? Go ahead.
Yeah, no, you're actually named your character Sir Swagger Balls. Hey, it was pretty good. It was pretty close. No, Sir Swagger Ball. Let's do no and see if we get another one. Fine, your name can be Sam of the Kinky or whatever, I guess. Anyways, you suddenly get a very particular and strong desire to introduce your friends to yourself. You wonder briefly why ever you would feel this urge, as someone familiar with them already. But whatevs. Think about you, think about the paladin, think about the hunter, think about the game master, think about the random dude in the backyard. I want to maybe continue what I was doing, which is not introducing people. I want to be in the backyard. Oh, that's just Jim. Jimothy. Just another ordinary boy. Say hi to Jimothy? Yes. Oh, they're both yes. You said hi inwardly, helping your thoughts reach his ordinary heart. It totally did. Think about you, think about Paladin,
So I think thing about you is like you get introduced to yourself. Like what are you? Like what type of
I'm the immortal Bard. That's you. A singy boy. I think guitar. Also known as the Bard, the adventurer poet, and completely useless. You feel it reflects your true soul. It's your first time with D&D, but you've already concluded that the singy boy is the best class, objectively. Who cares if you had 0 attack or defense points? You got to seduce everything. Your little doodle of dank guitar brings nostalgic tears to your eyes. Paladin. The paladin is run by Raffi. Raffi or Raffi? Raffi. Over there. She's the sweetest girl you've ever met. Once, she gave you an entire bowl of sweets. Sure, it was a bowl mixed with M&Ms and Skittles, but it's a thought that counts. Would you like that? The chewy and the chocolate?
No, I don't like that.
I do like Skittles separately, but I never thought about putting it with M&Ms. Because they're chewy and then the M&M is too hard and then it has that... Is chocolate bitter? Or is it sweet too?
Sweet.
Well, it's a fruity and a sweet. Would that be good? Fruity chocolate?
I guess, but not with too hard things. I don't want to just keep
But you're crunching anyway.
Huh?
But you would be crunching anyway.
No, but I want the sweet to be a little bit soft. Like I can eat a cake with M&Ms, I guess.
What?
Or fruit, like a fruity
I'm thinking about the hunter now.
No,
I'm thinking about the hunter now. The hunter is run by the gremlin over there. Her name is Gwen, and she's small. You have a long, deep-seated desire to fight her for once and for all. She is your sworn enemy. This campaign is run by Alina, who just went into her kitchen. She's what you call cool and aloof. Maybe a bit of a mom friend, since she got her own place, which you're at. She always chides us for leaving milk out in the open. You also suspect she is secretly a genius.
The last one, right?
Sure, fine, whatever. I think we did this. Now we're going to continue to play.
Mm-hmm.
You return to your boring life full of not introducing. In your stupor, you realize most of your friends have moved off to different sides of the room, eager to explore Lena's new house.
Wait, is Lena lives by herself?
Yeah, she has. Well, that's her house. Talk to Gwen at the table, lounge with Raffi, follow into the kitchen, say hi to Jimothy. I'm done talking to people. Return, approach, speak, spend break with Gwen. Gwen is fiddling on her phone, furiously typing something. You vaguely catch some photos flash past her screen. You have time to sit down and figure out what she's doing before hanging out with others within your break time. Should I do just that? Do you want to look at her phone or go somebody else?
You can look at her phone.
Yeah. You take your seat back at the table. Gwen glares at you. Or stare curiously. You can never really tell. As soon as your eyes glance over, the phone's screen turned black. Shouldn't it be turns black? I don't know.
Turning her phone
How
back.
dare she try to protect her privacy by turning her phone off? How dare she try to protect her privacy by turning her phone off? Well, what was that?
It's nothing. Go back to being a nerd.
Yeah, you nerd. You're a nerd. She's my sworn enemy, so let's fight.
I'm not a nerd. You're the nerd.
You are.
Your face is a nerdier nerd.
Stop yelling, you two. Were you Rafi?
No, it's you. I'm Lena.
We just finished playing D&D. You both are nerds. Under Rafi's wisdom, you enter a grudging truce.
I can't believe you smashed your guitar. It was your dank guitar.
You gently correct her. The correct term is dank guitar. That's what she said.
Anyways, did you love that thing?
Now I can air guitar. It was worth it.
I mean, I guess. You still stole my XP. Experience. I guess you can say. I don't know.
Gwen opens her mouth to say more, but is distracted by a ping on her phone. This is your chance. You may be a complete idiot, but you have a sharp eye for chances. What are you even looking at? Gwen raises her head in a daze.
Cryptid.
Cryptids. That's what I like.
What is cryptids?
Cryptids are animals or things that have not been proven by science. So like Loch Ness Monster.
Oh, I didn't know that there was a term for
that's
that.
A cryptid.
Huh. Like Ewok?
That's a fictional character.
Chewbacca?
Fictional character.
Vampires?
Cryptid.
Mummy?
I guess cryptid.
Werewolves?
Cryptid.
Wizards?
Fictional human. I don't know.
Blanca?
Fictional half human mutant. Well, is that like a Hulk?
Wolverine?
Blanca's like a Hulk, right?
Huh?
Blanca's a Hulk too.
He doesn't change because he's angry.
But he got radiation.
So if we're going by the movie, that's the only thing I go by the
of course, what else would you go
movie.
by?
He was experiment by and Bison, or I guess like Bison, and he was like Guile's friend.
Guile.
Guile, USA, Japan.
Stop. What?
Nothing. Go away. I forgot her voice already.
As Gwen rejects further conversation, the question nags at your mind. Could it be Gwen has a relation to cryptids, or
What does that even mean?
the mystery is seriously nagging at your mind? Mystery of Gwen added. Lounge and associate with Rappy. Return. Make small talks. Bed and break with Rappy. Make small talk. What are you doing? Oh, nothing yet. Say, have you watched Infinity Wars yet?
Oh wow!
No. Iron Man dies.
Spoiler, everyone who is watching this. We'll probably blank that out, beep it out, and then
Why? It's been out.
and,
It's on.
just a little thing.
It's
just
been on though already. It's on digital.
Wait. She said Infinity Wars. Iron Man doesn't
Endgame?
die. No, she says Infinity War, and Iron Man didn't die. Wait, did she say Iron Man? I
She did.
forgot.
She said Infinity and Iron Man.
Yeah, okay. Never mind. That's not a spoiler.
What you doing? Oh, just resting. Wanna chill with me? You can chill with Rafi before hanging out with others within your break time. Chill like cool kid? Yeah, let's go see somebody else.
Is this Generation Z talk? Like,
Q, yeah, they're like meme talk,
yeah.
right?
Well, yeah, everything's all off a little bit, like the wording and the spelling. Making. Wait, did you ask? What did you ask?
What you doing?
Oh. Making sandwiches. Want to help?
You can help out Lena, then hang out with others within your break time. Yeah. You start helping out. What a nice house guest you are. You decide to criticize Lena's pants to even it out. I've said this already, but your pants are terrible.
Hey, my house, my rules.
I actually really like her outfit. It's cute. She gives a cool shrug. It is so cool, the room temperature instantly falls by 10 degrees Celsius. Damn, maybe she secretly is a genius. Awed by her sheer coolness, you only realize after a while the sheer number of sandwiches you're making.
That's a lot.
Wow, that's a lot.
It's for everyone. Too.
That's really nice of you. Lena looks a little pleased as she finishes up the stack of sandwiches.
I'm not really. I'm just used to taking care of my twin brother. I was always the more mature one.
How many sandwiches did her twin brother eat?
A lot, probably.
No wonder. I'm kind of curious what you were like as a child, actually.
I still have pictures. I'll show you next time. I'll take the sandwiches to the table. Could you help me put the milk back into the fridge so the milk babies don't die? Milk babies. Is that Cryptid?
No, Cryptid, no. I mean, milk is for babies, for cow babies. So
the milk babies don't die. Is she thinking?
Or is she talking about microbacteria that was gonna?
Is she thinking that milk is sperm and that it comes out?
But she's a lesbian.
But
Aren't they all lesbians?
I don't know.
Are we a lesbian?
I think you are a lesbian, but you know.
I don't know I'm a lesbian?
Sure, yeah.
But I'm hanging out with girls. Doesn't that mean I'm a lesbian?
No, they're all best friends. It's like Stranger Things. They're all dudes, but Mike might be gay on the show. They said they.
Which one is Mike?
Mike is the one that disappeared originally, or Will. I don't know which one now. One of them.
But isn't 11 a girl?
No, I know, but all of them except one of the one who disappeared.
I don't know which one disappeared. I never
Me too. I don't know which one. One of them is Mike and one of them is Will. I remember.
Isn't that the one in It?
That I don't know which one's which. Like I think Will then. Will is the one that disappeared. That's what's her name?
Winona Ryder's
son. So Will
Lightning or Christmas Light son?
Yeah. So Will might be gay, they say, his character.
I mean that haircut's kinda gay.
But they said that because in one of the lines in last season.
Are they even continuing that or
they
no?
are. So there's a season 4 probably, more likely. But in one of the lines of season 3 he was jealous if everyone has a girlfriend and just hanging out with them, and he's like, oh, you should get a girlfriend. And it's like, what if I don't like girl, or like what if I don't want one, like in the thing. And then Mike is like, what, like that. It's like, never mind, like that. He's Will. But yeah, so she might.
Is that why that he can have the 11 in his house?
Who? Mike?
Yeah.
Will? Mike doesn't have 11 in the house. Mike 11 lives with
I don't know, you keep
the
saying
sheriff.
names I have no idea there. Curly haired boy, the black boy, the curly haired boy, the boy with the bowl cut.
Yeah. But yeah, let's just go back to the game. I'm just saying that you might me Will, like that you have all these girlfriends, but you don't know who are, because it seemed like you were attracted to the boy a little bit, but not really. Like she's just out there, right? Yeah.
What?
Oh. You know, the milk babies.
Oh, they're above her head.
They die if you don't put them back in the fridge. That's why milk tastes bad when you leave it out, you know? I think that was a joke, but we ruined it by talking about Stranger Things, literally. The joke was just, we killed the mood, so.
Lena chides you gently as she leaves you in abject confusion and more confusion. Milk babies? Could it be Lena's dumb?
Wow.
No way. No way, you say, but the mystery nags at your mind. There's no way she's actually not smart, right? Mystery of Lena added. So I have to go back. I have to go back and to talk to Rafi.
Yeah.
Then.
So you see what they're doing, like traditional type games like this.
What you doing? Oh, just resting. Want to chill with me?
Her knees are red.
They all have, in the original picture, they all had things on their knees. You can chill with Rafi before hanging out with others within your break time. Yeah. You oblige, gently placing yourself next to Rafi. The cushion you're on bends from your weight. How you doing? I'm having fun. That's great. I don't really care, but that's great. Contrary to her words, you spot a small grin in the corner of her lips. When she turns back to you, it has smoothed back into her usual peaceful, laid-back smile. Want to help me draw on Lena's bathroom mirror with a marker?
What?
Offering to help decorate her friend's house. How thoughtful. You are touched by this kind gesture of Lena. I'm going to agree to help.
There's only, yeah.
It is a duty to help such a thoughtful deed. You get up from the couch, tagging along with Raffi to the toilet. Or so you are about to, until a wild Jimothy blocks your way.
Oh, that's Jimothy?
I thought that was a lady.
I thought that was you the whole time. Okay. Oh, I will do this. I'm afraid. I can't.
No.
I'm afraid. I'll do my voice, real voice. I'm afraid I can't let you do that. Raffi and Mouse.
And who are you to stop me?
Someone who owns this house. Oh, is he the twin brother?
Yes. That's a lie. All three of you know full well this place belongs 100% to Lena. But Jimothy doesn't have a single heck to give. Well, then what are you going to do about it? Her tone is challenging, insulting even, but somehow it is Jimothy's responding gaze that sends goosebumps along your spine.
Raffi, I know you know that I know a lot of things about you, like your true identity.
Like what?
When your heart?
Less than 3?
Oh, that's her street name. Or I guess, I don't know. When you're? I don't know. Why cycle?
I don't know.
Doo-doo.
Raffi's already holding your hand and dragging you away back to the couch.
What is that?
Maybe next time, Mouse. It's the first time you've seen Raffi this shaken. You can't stop wondering about what happened. What did Jimothy mean about her past and her identity?
Ooh.
The mystery nags at your mind. Mystery Raffi added.
Okay, who is this Jimothy?
You call out to Jimothy, who's watching TV. Hey.
Hi.
Jimothy goes back to whatever brain-rotting program he's watching.
Lost.
You call out to Jimothy, who's watching TV. Hey.
Hi.
Jimothy goes back to whatever brain-rotting program he's watching.
Fringe.
It's doing the same thing over. That's it?
Breaking Bad.
Maybe I can't connect with him?
Nah.
Just as you figure you're done talking to your friends, a wild Jimothy approaches.
Hey. Oh, yeah.
Jimothy nods back. You realize you don't know anything about Jimothy. He's always there when you come over to Lena's house. Lena just introduced him as Jimothy when you first met. You would think he's her lover or whatever, but Lena's about as straight as a bendy ruler. And to be honest, you've always been too afraid to ask. Your smile, why are you on the couch? Who in the word are you? We'll start from the top. Jimothy takes the sudden question surprisingly well.
No. I smiled once when I was younger. It sucked.
You don't know how to answer that, and Jimothy speaks no more. Now that Jimothy's silent, you start to reflect by yourself.
What meme is that?
It's Kermie.
I know, I've never seen that meme though.
He's reflecting. Today's been really fun about talking to them, giving you something you're really, really curious. Today's been really fun about talking to them, giving you something you're really, really curious about. I don't know why I don't understand that. You really want to figure out the mystery of Lena and some about milk babies, the mystery of Raffi.
So this is where you choose who you want to romance.
Cryptids. Well, you guess you'll do your best to figure that out. Your inner monologue is interrupted by Lena's voice and also a pile of sandwiches.
Hey, everyone, get your asses here. Intermission over.
Intermission's over.
Intermission's over.
With everyone in tow, you shamble over. You realize this is a good chance to ask something. Wait, I have a question. About Jimothy. Is he? Who the heck is he?
He's my bitch.
Lena turns to Jimothy on the couch.
Get me 3 glasses of beer. No.
Lena turns back. This incident will not be remembered by history. So instead, Lena, no, the game master clears her throat. As her words fill the space of the room, everyone feels themselves transitioning into the fantasy land of their creation. Delicious. Finally, some good fucking food. Oh, and the sandwiches? They're delicious. As you emerge from the dungeon cave place, you shield your hand against the blinding light of the sun. Wait, wasn't it night? You realize the blinding light is a light from the torches of knights here to capture you.
What is that image? I know it's like a real image and they just changed the saturation, or what do you call that? Okay.
Turns out murder is illegal.
Wait, this is Gwen, right?
Yeah.
What?
We killed a bad guy. I mean, we vanquished an evil foe for justice.
Hey, get out of my face.
Oh, because her sword's in her face. According to the law, murder is illegal. But ruling your land with evil sorcery and threats isn't. Curse outdated laws that make no sense in real life or in its application. Luckily, you haven't been discovered yet. Sneak away, charm a nearby villager to hide you. It's charm. You roll for charm.
120.
Getting a 15 or higher means you will be successful.
120, 20.
Roll.
20, 20, 20.
You rolled 16.
Okay.
You were successful. You were about to get away when...
I, Jimothy, upcommoner, sees criminals trying to get away. Oh, he's playing the game?
Mm-hmm. As soldiers cast a sleeping spell on you, the last thing you see is Jimothy.
I'm sorry, Lena's friend. You know, I had to do this to him. Why is he here? I want to feel included. And I let him. Because I'm the game master.
Curse the almighty power of the game master. There's nothing you can do.
Moving on. Wow.
Ooh, that's a sexy skeleton right there if I've ever seen one. Hello. Hello. You all wake up in prison. You all curse Jimothy. Your game master kindly reminds you that stabbing Jimothy is not allowed.
We need to break out.
You wholeheartedly agree. Unfortunately, without your trusty dank guitar, you feel a little down as a bard. But your line of bards are born to be free. In fact, you couldn't even wait 9 months to be born. You came out in 7.
Wow.
Everyone that tells you that's not a good thing is a hater and should be ignored. Anyways, quick, think of a plan. The guard is right out there. Steal the guard's keys. Use raw strength and power. Literally break out. There must be some way to leave. Examine surroundings. Because I'm not very strong in other things, right, as a bard, so I should examine properly.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea. You turn to the wall. An ominous skeleton is chained to the wall.
Sexy.
Implying the doom you may face if you don't hurry the heck up. I almost said fuck when I saw it. Examine the wall. Examine the spooky skeleton boy.
Ooh.
Skelly boy. Oh, no. Examine the spooky skelly boy. It's just a skeleton. A friendly looking man. But that's it. Or is it? You can't help but feel that there is something more to the skull than it seems. Something more heroic and really supportive.
What?
Exactly because of that, the paladin, kicks the skeleton over. The guard hurries to your cell, tears in her eyes. Guard A.
Leave Bob, the emotional support skeleton, alone.
It's a lady.
Huh?
The guard A is a lady.
Oh. Leave Bob, the emotional support skeleton, alone.
The spooky skell has a name now. Threaten Bob, the emotional support skeleton. Make peace with Bob, the emotional support skeleton. Do I have charm?
Yeah, she does have charm. Your character. That's her, one thing that...
You grab Bob, the emotional support skeleton, immediately and toss him over to the awaiting paladin. With a fluent motion, the paladin emerges with a can of fantasy Coke. She threateningly holds it over the skeleton. fiend hand over the keys to this accursed place, and do so fast, or this man of bone will get it.
Please, anything but that.
The guard falls powerlessly to her knees.
The truth is, this place has no key.
What? The guard explains that this particular cell has been enchanted with a powerful spell. So unnecessarily powerful, everyone wonders why they did it. Or why they did that.
Yeah. The only way to open it is to reach the time for judgment, or to obtain that. Huh? That?
Explain that, wench. Much to your surprise, a low laughter emerges from the cell beside you. That, huh? How foolish. No one has seen that in centuries.
Quiet, prisoner.
Pray tell, what is that you speak of? What's the point of knowing something you can never have? But very well, I like the look in your eyes. That is...
A girlfriend?
A GIF?
I think it's girlfriend.
A GF. A GF. I see. A GF.
Of course. It was a GF.
Pretend to know what that is. Why are your friends so cool with it? A girlfriend? You need a girlfriend to break out of prison?
Let's just do that one.
You seriously considered the logistics of a girlfriend and breaking out of jail. I mean, you do want a girlfriend regardless, preferably among your very hot best friends, but...
It's true that it's impossible. No one has seen a GF in the land for ages. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's against the law now to make a GF or bring a foreign GF here.
What's the deal with GF in this land? Does this place discriminate against girlfriends? Though you could always make them in private. A whole bunch of GFs, that is.
What is that, GF?
You want to do that. How do you do that? You really need to know how to do that.
Just seeing a GF is enough for me to arrest you.
They're dangerous after all. Guns and firearms, that is.
Oh, okay.
We need guns and firearms. Oh. You knew that. You totally knew that all along. Yeah. From the way your friends avoid your gaze, it seems they were clueless as well.
Well, studies from a long time ago shows guns and firearms violence is directly linked to availability of guns and firearms.
Firearms.
Only a really stupid country would allow guns and firearms while knowing that.
Right. Unfortunately, shading a certain country has made trial time arrive. Curse the illusion of the passage of time. You even try blowing up the wall in the last-ditch attempt. It doesn't work. The guard just looks at you in this really shameful pity that makes you avoid her gaze. As you are led away by the guard, you ask the mysterious stranger one last question. Wait, tell me, what is your name? You hear a low laughter. My name? Jimothy.
Oh, it's me.
Not you, sorry.
Jimothy. I knew it was going to be Jimothy. Okay, break time.
Jimothy.
Hi. I wanted to be included again. And I let him. Again.
Okay.
What? You got a problem, huh? What you gonna do about it?
Curses. The GM has ultimate power and you cannot defy her.
Also, someone come to the store with me to buy drinks. I want to come.
Let me come with you.
Someone's got to stay to watch the house, and Jimothy's disappeared for some reason.
Time to take the bullet like a big damn hero. I'll stay behind. I don't want to move anyways.
Really? Well then, I'll let you pick whoever you here to go with you.
Ah, bless the undefiable power of the GM. Quick, pick someone you want to stay home with. Stay with Gwen, stay alone. You're a grown-up, you can handle this. I want to do Gwen because I want cryptids. Mm-mm.
No,
it's No, it's No, it's I know you're doing the Dark Crystal, dude, but come on. Guess it's you and me, Lena.
Don't burn the house down. Don't burn down the house.
You request them to buy you a Pepsi Zero. They refuse, so you vow to curse them with your dying breath. As the door closes behind them, you get closer to Gwen. Hey.
This 51st dates? the thing.
Oh, it's just a ukulele.
Hey,
playing,
nerd.
She squirms a little, fiddling with her phone. A familiar sight is on her phone screen, though you can't exactly figure out what that is. This is your chance to figure out her mystery.
Oh, this is title song in the beginning.
You sneak closer, much to Gwen's scowling as you put on your cutest, most adorable face. It's hard to tell since you don't have eyes, but whatever. It's hard to tell since you don't have eyes. What?
It's hard to tell since you don't have eyes, but whatever.
I don't have eyes? Will you tell me what you were reading, pretty please? Gwen glances at her phone, then to you, then to the phone against. Then to the phone against?
Again.
Against.
Okay.
Then she mumbles something, and you lean in to catch her.
Tids.
Huh?
I was looking at cryptids.
Huh? Somehow you feel like you should have explained. You should have expected something like this. That's, as you mull over it, you begrudgingly accept something. Actually, kind of cool. Or actually, kind of cool.
Yeah.
At that, Gwen's eyes shine brighter than 10,000 W light bulb. Watt, 10,000 watt light bulb.
Cryptids hunting is the occupation with the highest esteem. In fact,
Gwen looks around suspiciously, then strains her height to reach your ears. Her breath tickles your ear. So I'm really tall?
Yeah. Let me send you something.
She fiddles with her phone, and yours ping with multiple messages with image attachments.
Ooh, we get to see this?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard of the local cryptid?
Of our local cryptid.
Our local cryptid? The dingus?
Dingus. You have not. You pretend you have.
It's extremely rare, you know. Like catching the dingus is action. They're really fast. But I caught it on tape. Oh, wow.
The tape she's referring to turns out to be a shaky picture on her smartphone. It looks like Raffi.
Yeah.
The creature in the photo shines unnaturally in the darkness of its surroundings. An actual cryptid?
Behold, the dingus.
You look closer. Something about that dingus looks familiar.
Maybe you're right.
The cryptid looks suspiciously like one of your friends. Would Raffi sneak about at what looked like at 3 a.m. in the morning just to catch Gwen off guard? She would.
So, it's true the dingus sheds its head once in a while. I mean, look.
She sends the next photo.
Ooh.
That, on the other hand, looks like a photo taken of a lone crouching figure with the same owl-like shine in their eyes. In their hand is a can of some Japanese beer as they slink in the darkness of the bush behind McDonald's. You wonder what is with McDonald's and this cryptid.
That's where I've been hiding out with Lena after my first encounter, and it's worked. I got a bunch more pictures since the stakeout.
Your phone. She gets like really big words, and then they're like the grammar's not. I'm sorry. Then your phone starts ringing frantically with the 142 images she's sending you. You realize more and more the semblance or resemblance of the cryptid to Lena drinking a beer. Why is she drinking beer behind a dumpster at McDonald's?
The hunt's been like super lucrative since I started a diner stakeout, though Lena's pretty useless. She keeps leaving once in a while, and the cryptid always appears when she's gone. Is Lena the cryptid?
Yeah, I think she is.
Maybe it's true. The dingus only shows themselves to solitary presidents. Ah, dingus. I'll get you one day.
On one hand, you wonder if you should tell her. On the other hand, this is literally the sweetest expression you had and you will ever see. You don't think you've seen this side of Gwen before. It's really nice seeing her so excited about something. You notice Gwen's flickering gaze at you.
Hey, Mouse. Thanks for being interested in this. We always pretend to fight and stuff, and I guess, but I did always want to be closer to you, and all this cryptid stuff, they're really important to me, I guess.
Gwen has a shy but determined look on her face.
I have trouble being honest with anything. It always feels like I'm chasing them and they're chasing me, and one of us always gets tired out always. I don't know how to talk to people about how I really feel. So sharing something I've been interested in, really, and hunting cool things together side by side would be nice.
Gwen is suddenly scowling. You quickly try to hide how smitten you are. Gwen all of a sudden seems flustered.
You know, maybe you could... Hey. Ah!
Jimothy scares the crap out of both of you.
Oh, it's Scary Park, eh?
Gwen jumps away, face redder than ever, and bolts out. Now that you're alone, you also discover you are sitting a lot closer to her than you thought. You feel betrayed at missing the lack of distance as Gwen stays far away from you.
We ran out of toilet paper.
You also feel betrayed at how much you want to strangle Jimothy for interrupting. But you are not allowed to stab him, unfortunately. So instead, you show him the photo of the dingus that looks suspiciously like Lena.
Ah. When we were younger, my twin sister wanted to try drinking beer. And she's an idiot, so I told her you couldn't drink beer if you were under a certain height or if you were around people of that height. When she grew taller, I told her she could only legally drink at 3 a.m. in the morning. I guess she felt like drinking when she was with Gwen.
Wow. Wait, twin sister?
See, that's what I'm saying.
You remember Lena telling you she had a twin brother. You also realize Jimothy's striking resemblance to Lena. You decide to pretend to have known this already. Soon your friends return with food and a Pepsi Zero, even though disgust is evident on their faces. Nice. Getting in your seat, the game master clears her throat. The trial of the murder of very evil sorcerer commences. The Queen Majesty herself is the judge.
That thought. The thought?
The thought?
The thought?
The thought.
The thought.
She's not a thought. She's a hardworking queen. What do you think, Sama the Kinky? If she breathes, she a thought. Is it thought? Or the?
I don't know what is that word.
All women are queens. A thought. Is that like saying she's like a bad person, like a dumber?
Never.
If she breathes, she a thought. All women are queens. Ignoring you all, the judge picks up the gavel and knocks it against the stand. Queen thought. Thought? It's like thick thought.
That's not thick.
Thought. Queen thought.
The trial will commence!
After the opening statement accusing you three of a heinous crime of murder, terrible, the prosecution calls the witnesses to the stand.
This is inside a D&D campaign.
If all your play thoughts of Phoenix Wright ripoff are to be believed, this is the bit where you can prove your innocence. Oh, playthroughs. Why did I say play thoughts? If all your playthroughs of Phoenix Wright ripoff are to be believed, this is the bit where you can prove your innocence. Better keep your wits sharp, Sama the Kinky. The guard of the prison comes to the stand.
As a guard to the kingdom, it is my duty to be observant. And observantly, obviously these criminals hate rocks. What? What? Huh? Some of my best friends are rocks. When I found them, they were viciously attacking a stone wall. And look what I found at the scene of the crime.
The guard holds up a rock. Somehow you recognize it as one from the cave.
Oh, that was fast.
I just went there. The rock is smooth, like really smooth. It's nearly a pebble, but not quite. It's still a rock.
Hold up. I examine the rock. I think maybe they're doing it. They can't get the likeness. They're doing it really quickly.
Why would you need to examine a rock?
What if the rock is poisonous? What if touching it killed you?
The choice of a lifetime dawns upon you.
Dwayne's upon you. No, just
Touch the rock. Don't touch the rock. Touch the rock. You gently boop the rock in wherever its rocky nose is.
Boop.
Boop. Nothing happens.
You risk your life just to disapprove my theory? For me? I'm so touched. I mean, disgusted.
You inwardly appreciate her appreciation for your boundless bravery. Wait. The court whispers amongst themselves. I realized this rock is crucial evidence that we are innocent. With a jolt, you realize what she is talking about. Quick, this is your time to help out.
Is she going to say objection?
The smoothness of the rock proves the sorcerer was attacking us first. Probably. I got it. The rock proves the man was evil. What more could you want, people?
What?
I feel like they keep talking about the smoothness of it and the pebbleness, so maybe that. Rappy shines a rare approving smile in your direction. You beam. You hear Gwen tutting at the background. You see, sires, this proves exactly that our actions were justified self-defense. Please, look at this rock. The judge cranes and observes it. You have no idea what's up. Did the sorcerer somehow carve a written confession on it? Smooth, is it not? The smoothness shows the sorcerer was, in fact, using the high magical powers to burn our surroundings to a fault degree.
Oh, I see. So it got so hot that
everything got
it got smooth.
Using the magic he was so proud of.
But you can use fire magic. We just saw you try to explode out of the prison.
Ha! That is but a magic missile. As evidence, you can look in the cell we were just at. The rock should be jagged. What amazing deduction.
I know, I've never heard that.
The court whispers among themselves until the judge bumps his gavel.
Order the court! Having listened to both sides, it is very obvious. The verdict is in. Not guilty!
You're free!
Yay.
You and your friends get charged with a small fine anyways, but victory and freedom is sweet.
And today's campaign ends. Good job, guys.
Thanks, Lena.
That was fun, I guess. It's late at night, huh?
With a shock, you realize it's past midnight, and how fortunate you're the only one without a car. While you're calculating taxi fares, though, your friend's voice calls out to you.
Hey, I'll drive you home.
You're maybe a little surprised. Gwen hardly lets people in her car. Gwen refuses to meet your eye as she picks up her stuff and hurries out of the door. You barely get a chance to say bye to the others. For the first few minutes is tense silence. For the first few minutes, it is tense silence.
Are you ready to do some incredibly good acting?
Hold on.
It seems like this is the home stretch.
Emotionalness? Okay, I get emotionalness. Hold on. Okay. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You peek a glance at Gwen's direction.
So, thanks for joining us today. And talking to me about
Cryptids.
and cryptids, and then
Gwen obviously wants to say something else, so you wait patiently.
I mean, I really hope we can keep hanging out more.
You smile at her sincere words. Me too. Her face seems red, not to mention. Are you okay? Your hand's twitching weirdly.
Huh? I have to be ready for cryptids. My hands are twitching with anticipation.
You stare at her. Something doesn't seem right. Her hand was moving to you, like she wanted to... Oh! You hold her hand. She grips back. Her hands are cold and clammy and totally gross. But the look on her face makes it all worth it.
Hey, today, while we were at the table, I want to ask, are you free this Saturday? I was thinking maybe we could go hunt the dingus? Just the two of us. I don't know.
You can't find any words. Hand to your chest, you manage to squeeze out some words. Wow, that's so romantic.
Jeez, answer the question already, you nerd.
Yes. What's wrong?
Nothing. I mean, it's... I'm really looking forward to it.
As Gwen flashes you a rare, shy smile, you feel a little fluttered in your chest. You think you're looking forward to it too. Hey Gwen.
Yeah?
Say something stupid, don't say something stupid. I don't want to say something stupid. Don't say something stupid, don't say something stupid. I'll be the boogeyman to your closet. Fuck. For some reason, Gwen, instead of looking at you with complete disgust, has a strange expression on her face. Hey Gwen, can I give you a kiss?
Huh?
You're already stepping towards her, and Gwen doesn't move away. It's more of a graze of lip on cheek than a kiss. You look away fast, red hot face threatening to burn you both if you ever caught each other's eyes. Your own hand feels clammy and totally gross now, but right now, Gwen shows no sign of wanting to let go. In fact, for what's it's worth, you catch Gwen's own little smile, ending Gwen.
Aww.
We got him!
The thing is real!
Yeah!
We thought it was fake the whole
Well, it
time.
looks like the Mothman, actually. Oh, we did it!
So, I even see that part where you actually pick Gwen to continue. Is that the part with them going out, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know you said you wanted to do her story, but I didn't even see that part, like where you actually picked it. That's fun.
Because we could have did the thing with the bathroom and figure out her past, the Raffi girl, and then Lena, I guess, has done milk babies.
So I'm wondering if Jimothy is just there, like it's just not a thing.
Yeah.
That's cute.
But Jimothy and Raffi don't look like twins.
No. Well, their head shape and their eyes a little bit, their body type, their hair. They look like twins.
Who? These two?
Yes. No.
That's Raffi, and that's Lena.
The Lena and Jimothy are twins. They said.
Okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
I swear it was like this person.
No.
Yeah, because you said it. Because this looked like the person in the cryptid photo.
Yeah. No, but in the next one.
And he kept saying, "Oh yeah, I talked to why is she out there drinking at 3 a.m.?"
No, I think later on it's the picture looked more like Lena more.
Oh.
Because it does look like Raffi in the very first photo, but she looked like the person had a short dress and she has that sweater thing on her.
But it has the bangs in the hair too.
Yeah. No, yeah, the hair too. But then in the other photo, it looks like a person just looked like Lena in shadow. But yeah. pretty good. You guys can check it out on itch.io.
I like how it's pretty self-contained and kind of short.
Yep.
Not like our other one. We've been trying to fucking dad for fucking months now.
We're
We
trying to
can't get close.
Yeah. Go check that out on Date Night. It's the Dream Daddy saga. There's a separate playlist on our
hard to get
YouTube
eggplants.
page if you guys want. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for Nobodies for making the game. That was Date Night. I'm John Abaya. Thank you, Audrey.
Bye.
Bye. Cryptides.
Cryptids.
Cryptids.